Inspect the control section and endoscope connector for excessive scratching, deformation, loose parts, or other irregularities. Inspect the external surface of the entire insertion section, including the bending section and the distal end for dents, bulges, swelling, scratches, peeling of coating, holes, sagging, transformation, bends, adhesion of foreign bodies, missing parts, protruding objects, or other irregularities. Holding the control section with one hand, carefully run your other hand back and forth over the entire length of the insertion section. Confirm that no objects or metallic wire protrude from the insertion section. Perform leak testing using the Veriscan.
Once the Veriscan has chirped, follow the instructions on the Veriscan. Press buttons and turn knobs on scope. Press all buttons on the handle of the scope. If the scope has passed, you can go ahead and continue on to the sink process of washing. If not, please attach the MU1 and continue with that new process.
Fill the sink with water. Turn Scope Buddy to manual mode. Go sink to add detergent.
Cleaning the external surfaces. We will start with the insertion section. While immersing the endoscope completely in the detergent solution, thoroughly wipe all external surfaces of the insertion section using a clean lint-free cloth or sponge. Verify that no debris remains. If so, repeat steps. Next, we will move on to the control body. While immersing the endoscope completely in detergent solution, thoroughly wipe all external surfaces of the control section using a lint-free cloth or sponge. Verify that no debris remains. If so, repeat steps. Finally, we'll move on to the endoscope connector and universal cord. While immersing the endoscope completely in the detergent solution, thoroughly wipe all external surfaces of the endoscope connector and the universal cord using a lint-free cloth or sponge. Verify that no debris remains. If so, repeat steps.
Brushing suction cylinder channel. Straighten the bending section of the endoscope. While endoscope is completely submerged, brush the suction channel. Using short strokes, pass cleaning brush into suction channel until it emerges from the distal tip of the endoscope. Observe the end and clean off debris. Remove brush. Repeat this until channel is free of debris. Brushing instrument channel. While endoscope is completely submerged, brush the instrument biopsy port channel. Using short strokes, pass cleaning brush into the instrument channel until it emerges from the distal end of the endoscope. Observe end and clean off debris. Remove brush and repeat this until channel is free of debris. Brushing suction cylinder. Use the fat end of brush to clean the suction port. Insert the brush, turn it once, and pull the brush out of the opening. Clean the bristles and repeat until all debris is removed. Brushing instrument channel port. Use the fat end of the brush to clean the instrument biopsy port. Insert the brush, turn it once, and pull out the opening by inserting the brush gently, and turn brush and remove. Clean the bristles and repeat until all debris is removed. Important: after each passage of the brush, rinse the brush in the sink detergent solution to remove any visible debris before reinserting the brush in the endoscope. Continue brushing the channels until there is no debris visible on the cleaning brush. Dispose of single-use brushes. Scope Buddy Plus, aspiration only. Attach the Olympus suction cleaning adapter to the bronchoscope by attaching the port cap to the instrument channel port and the suction cylinder cap to the suction cylinder. Attach the Scope Buddy Plus 24-hour pump tube to the Olympus suction cleaning adapter. Completely immerse the endoscope in detergent solution. Of the 2 pinch clips that have no endoscope connection, pinch one and leave the other open. It does not matter which one you close. Completely immerse the endoscope in detergent solution. Remove the strainer from the end of the pump tube and place it on the counter. Position the end of the pump tube without the strainer over the sink. Press play to aspirate detergent through the instrument and suction channels for 30 seconds. Make sure to soak the endoscope for 1 minute. This is the detergent contact time. Move the endoscope and all tubing to clean rinse water. Completely immerse and gently agitate the endoscope and tubing to thoroughly rinse. Buddy Plus flushing aid, press the back button to return to the aspiration phase. Position the end of the pump tube without the strainer over the sink. Press play to aspirate clean water through the instrument and suction channels for 30 seconds. Remove the endoscope from the water with the suction cleaning adapter attached. Drain the sink of rinse water. On the Scope Buddy Plus flushing aid, press the back icon to return to the aspiration phase. Press play to aspirate air through the instrument and suction channels for 20 seconds. Disconnect the endoscope from the suction cleaning adapter. Note that suction cleaning adapter should be reprocessed after each use. Send to sterile processing. Use a clean, lint-free cloth to thoroughly dry the exterior of the endoscope and suction cleaning adapter. Inspect the endoscope for residual debris. Should debris remain, repeat all manual cleaning steps. Attach the suction connector to air to manually flush before sending off for reprocessing.
Once manual cleaning has been completed, we will need to attach the hookups for the Medivator attachment to the scope. The scope can then be placed into the Medivator for the high-level disinfectant cleaning. Be sure that all hookups are attached properly to the scope and nothing has been knocked out prior to putting on the lid. Once the process has been completed for high-level disinfectant, we will need to check for rapicide concentration by doing the dipstick, letting it sit for 30 seconds, and confirming that the high-level disinfectant has passed. We can then take the scope out of the Medivator and proceed to dry all exteriors of the scope. Verify that nothing has become detached during the cleaning process within the Medivator. If you notice that the hookup has become detached, you will need to reprocess the scope within the Medivator. Once that is completed, the scope can be wiped down using a clean, lint-free cloth on the clean side of the scope room. Once all of the exteriors have been dried, we will be able to move the scope over into the drying rack. Once we move the scope into the drying rack and scan it in, that will start the timer for the 7-day process for each scope. If you remove a scope from the drying rack, you will have to rewash it and then by putting it into the Medivator. Once into the drying rack, you will scan it in to restart your 7-day timer. Thank you for your guys' time, and hopefully this video has helped with the cleaning of the bronchoscope. If you have any questions, feel free to find a member of the education team. Have a wonderful day.